I am here. So we are gonna be doing some of the weird stuff, like the stuff that shows up for only a few days. It's not quite a festival. It's not quite, yeah. Where am I going? I need to go to Evendom. Hey! How's it going, Arkasaur and Neb? And hey, Laurelin. Rohan is weird stuff. Bilbo is just kinky then. Where are you guys? In Bree. Isn't it, I swear it's in Evendom, like, by the Brandywine River? Or is it not? You guys can call and voice if you want. It just sounded like last time you didn't really want to. Siranen? Is that... I don't know. Oh. Is that there? It is Brandywine. But is it like further up? Why is there a quartermaster there? I have a feeling that that's where it is. I think Neb has found it. The king of maps knows the way. I think the map's really slow to update. But yeah, let's go to Bree then. And find where Arkasaur is. What did we get? XP. Dora the Explorer is in this game. Arkasaur is Dora the Explorer. Just another manifestation of her. How is everyone doing today? I'm the map, I'm the map. I haven't watched that show in like over 15 years, so I really can't remember that much about it, honestly. I remember she always tries to teach you the word blue in Spanish, and that's about it. Wow, we've got a whole florist here. I've done none of these quests. I can't believe that. I really can't. Normally I like want to do all the quests. Yes, we are doing the pirate quest, the Maritime one. And I called the stream the Maritime birthday because we're also gonna do Baggins' birthday. I decided to buy the same horse thing Nell has. What horse thing? I thought you already had the... I thought you already had it. That's why you already had it, Neb. Yes. We're gonna get all the things, hopefully. Ah, so it was here. I don't know why I thought it was up in, Oh, okay. She won't talk to me, so I can't see what she actually has to offer. Nice outfits, guys. We look so great. Yeah, I could wiki it. Would it be better if I turned off the stuff? Much better.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Ahoy there! I am Argirian, first mate aboard the Gilmanual. Or at least I was, until we were beset by a great storm. The Gilmanual is a ship belonging to we rangers that sails up and down the Brandywine, providing much needed supplies to the Wardens of Numinas in the north. That work, though, was brought to an end with the storm. Our ship was grounded, the quartermaster and I were washed overboard, and our cargo lost. I know not if anyone else survived the disaster and would be pleased if you could search northward for the captain. It is also vital that the cargo be recovered, for it was intended to supply the Wardens as they fight the evil that has come to Numinas. I am sure it is all strewn all along the Brandywine. Hey, Goffmore. Aw, thanks. I quite like Neb's armor. And Archosaur is nice and colourful. You can pronounce the Numinas. Yes. Yes, I can. Alright. What's this? So only one person gets it. And I don't know why, but I passed it, so... Oops. What even is this? Are these like bartering items? Other side of the river too. Oh, okay. Thank you. I guess we should all just roll on everything. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, I got one of the items. That's cool. Did you guys want to be on voice as well? Never knock. You're done. You can bugger off now. Is that all that it's for? What have I done? Is the next bit in Evandale? Yes, it is there. I knew we had to go there. No, I kid. We need them later. Okay. I suppose we can always come back and get more stuff if we need. Because they're respawning like loads. I think I might have gotten too far away. Is it literally all the way up the river though? Up to the Brandywine? Up the Brandywine to the next vendor person. Not vendor, next NPC. Sure, sorry. I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I was an idiot. I didn't think to do it. Are you guys headed all the way up? You just swimming up the river? Because I think I'm too far away now. Me too. They are in Evandale, like near the High King's Crossing, actually. Just keep swimming. All the way up, right. Thank you. Oh, there is more stuff. Must collect everything. Yeah. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. That's probably a good idea. I can probably port us a bit closer, because then we can just get the stable master to the High King's Crossing from Tinadir. $50 ale and 20 kegs. Well, let's see, I've got 27 bottles. And I've got 13 kegs. One sec.
DHL 国际快递最后一次通知您，您有一封快件已派送2次，无人签收。如需查询，请按1；如需查询，请。
Guys, what the fuck? I am on 4G. I have no idea what happened. What that was. Was that China? Was China calling me? We'd like to offer you this amazing opportunity for real estate in Southeast Asia. Hong Kong is a rich and traditional territory. Yeah, I thought so. Why were they calling me? That's so weird. They want their COVID back. Not Arkansas. Wait, Neb has 97 ale and 57 kegs already. Done it 10 years ago. Wow. Invest in a bridge in China today for good luck. That's so weird. You know what would help? If I actually had my Find the Path on. And I wasn't just being a lemon at 0% extra speed. All that notorious hoarding has paid off. Definitely. This is why hoarding is just the best thing to do. I mean, in games, not in real life. In real life, it makes things difficult. At least it wasn't we were calling about your accident. Yeah, those are just boring. Hello, Lore Master. How are you today? Was Mandarin mainland China or West Coast? East Coast Chinese and most likely Cantonese. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. This is by the Brandywine, and we are just coming up to Evandom now. Yeah, we're just at the bottom of Evandom here. In game. Yeah, I'm still at home. For now. I haven't told you guys yet, but I'm actually moving on Sunday, next Sunday. So obviously there won't be a questing on Laurelin stream that day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving back in with my mum. Because Grumpy and I are done. Yeah. So I am departing. Yes, it is free rent. Well, kind of free, mostly like, I mean, it's not like I'm just gonna get there and then she's gonna be like, yeah, you can just chill out in your room and not help like with chores and stuff. So I'm still gonna have to like, I'm gonna be helping her in the garden. I'm gonna be helping with my nan because my nan has vascular dementia, quite late stage, so she's basically, if you leave the room, she doesn't know what's going on, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of caring for her as well. Lawmaster! That's pretty heartless. Unless they've got the money, which they probably don't, so... Nah, it's just... It's a mutual thing. They're expensive. Well, yeah, but they're human beings. Extra funds for RF development? What's RF development? Just make her do your laundry rent-free over here. Oh, extra funds for your game. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting what it's called. I'm sorry. Yeah. My parents charged me $200 a month for a legit box room. Well, they know I've got no money, so it's partly why I'm coming home. They never started them, Guffmore. I'm not eligible for anything. Yeah. Just standing here nearby shipwreck thing, thinking, why am I even here? You don't have to, Neb, you can leave. We're still kind of far away. Gotten more stuff working. Hope to have the playable multiplayer test ready this month. Nice. Okay, good. It's gonna be really random / silly. With the Hogwarts RPG thing, like, I am excited, but I'm also like, I don't know. Because it's, because J.K. Rowling's gone crazy. She's lost the plot. I would like to play it, though. I would definitely like to play it. Should be excited. All the free mum food and 20 questions nightly, yeah. When are you gonna get a job? When are you gonna get this? When are you gonna get that? Why don't you cut your hair? Oh my god. I think it's gonna be kind of nice though. Because I haven't seen my mum in ages. She's not a part of it, but yeah, she will still make money off it. Yeah, exactly. I loved messing with my mum. It was a badge of honor to win the duel. I am excited to her cooking, not gonna lie. Like, she has a really nice oven. Much better than the one I have here, so that's gonna make a lot of difference. And I kind of skip out on a lot of stuff because I haven't been able to afford it and I haven't wanted to ask Grumpy for more money, so there's been a lot of times, like in the last few months, where I've just had like whatever is lying around. It's a good thing. My refugees at least cook and let me eat their cooking. Oh, that's nice. I'm eating home-cooked meals I haven't had in years, decades in some cases. Like, it's just... I don't know how to explain it, but if you cook a meal yourself, it's really not the same as if someone else cooks the meal for you. Oh, nice outfit, Neb. Very nice. I do love that new dress. When I cook for myself, I can taste the resentment. They might make extra crunchy lasagna for you. Imitates Roach. Neb wins now. Sorry, Nell. Crown gone. That's fine. I do have, I have some nice cosmetic items that I haven't made an outfit for this character with.
It's a sorry day.
Ah, you have come from Argirian. He and Mindambeth are well. That is good. You may return to Argirian and let him know that all survived the wreck and are now repairing the damage. Do as Argirian requested and gather the cargo before you return. However, it is vital for the defense of Anomanas. Seriously? We came all the way here. Wanted to look as out of place as possible. How would this ship not get stranded if it didn't lose anything? Wait, what? The resentment of having to make it myself. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna make me get off my horse. Alright, let's just go back and then we can We can pick up more stuff if we need. I like making food myself. I think you're the anomaly here, Neb. 'Cause that's exactly how I like it. That is the bonus. Yeah. I'm still learning a bit of German. Cool. Here's a German lesson. The word for nightmare translates literally as strike from an Alp being some evil goblin that attacks your mind while you sleep. That's creepy. Whenever I see that word, I think of Alf the alien from that old sitcom. Surgeon General has deemed yawning on stream to be a hate crime. Don't do it! I'm sorry, it means I've committed hundreds of crimes. Like, just imagine Alf going around giving people nightmares and laughing about it. That's really creepy. That is really creepy to imagine. I have no idea. I love this edited reshade now, working with depth of field. Oh, nice. I wanted to jump, but I know that if I did jump on that hill going down, then I would have broken my legs. Official one is disabled depth buffer for online games. Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds like quite a good resource there, Rihanna. Like areas like this in games. Nothing wrong with peaceful meadows. Yeah. Oh, that's really handy. In WoW, I would go to this grassy place called Thunder Bluff and sleep at the bottom of a pond. Okay. Could probably write my own guide for it. No
Greetings
kinky
to you.
pictures. It is good to know that my kinsman did not perish in the storm. Thank you as well for recovering this cargo. Bring it to Mindambeth as well as any more you find, and you journey along the Branduin. As thanks for your efforts, you may choose something from the ship's stores that have survived. Mindambeth will see to your reward. Oh my god, it's like I can't read. I had a migraine yesterday and I literally couldn't read properly. Because my vision was so weird. Hey Lumpy Clump, how are you doing? Guess what? There's no new items here. Well, they don't do new items. They just do the same
Hello,
every
friend.
year, don't they?
Can I help you with something?
I've already got the mariner's hat and eye patch. There's only 3 items. That is a bit disappointing. Oh, I already had the... Wait. Deckhand's hat? Mariner's hat are the same. You can get first mate's hat and eye patch. And then you can just get an eye patch. It's the same eye patch actually you get in Dol Amroth. Because I was trying to get one at some point and someone said the burglar's armor set at Dol Amroth has an eye patch. At least we get to slap her. So next up is the Bilbo thing. Yes. Let me just favorite these. We need to go to Rivendell. Are you ready, Arkasaur? Cool. XP Pinata. PvP, like, on other games, seems like it can be quite... It seems daunting, but it's not actually that bad once you start doing it, because then you start getting better at it. I'm not too bad with PvP in Destiny 2. Like, after practicing a bit. Speak to Frodo.
Is there something I can do for you?
Hello. Ah, you're here to assist with my birthday surprise for Uncle Bilbo.
Am I to have a word with you?
Nirelwen, I'm glad you're here. I am in need of an adventurer such as yourself to help with a birthday surprise for my Uncle Bilbo. When Bilbo decided to resettle in Rivendell, he did it in a typical fashion, as you may have heard, with a bang and a flash, disappearing right during his own birthday party. In that moment, Bilbo instantly became the subject of many a tall tale, an increasingly exaggerated legend. I know he'd be amused to no end to hear these stories, but I myself can't go collect them. The next time you're in the Shire, could you do this for me? Were I you, I'd start at the Gaffer. He hears most everything worth hearing, and he will surely know who you should talk to in order to obtain the very best tales. Okay, let's just wait for Arkasaur to finish this quest, and then we will teleport to the Shire. Gothmore is my go-to PvP expert. I stay away from it as far as possible. Just extra prestige and bragging rights is all. You've been killed by Lump Clump. I prefer conform names. Fair enough. I kind of do hate it when someone kills me though, in Destiny, and they have like a really derpy name, and I'm like, why? How dare you? Game fitting names for the win. To be fair, in Destiny they use your Steam name. So if your Steam name is some like Mimi derpy kind of name, then it's what your name's gonna be. Yeah. You can't like, you can have individual characters. You can have 3 characters. Because there's 3 classes, so you can have one for each class. But then you can't change the names of them. They'll always be called your Steam name. Which kind of sucks. A lot of people do, actually. There are a lot of like fun ones on there, like there's a character in the game called Ada1 who is a she's like, what's it called? She's an exo, which is like a human but like with robot parts. And I saw someone's name there a few times called Ada1's Cold Metal Thighs. And there's someone else, there's another NPC called Shax, and I saw someone called Screams from Shax's Toilet. It's quite funny, some of the names people come up with. I developed a technique to attack players in the air where combat is normally impossible. Welcome back, Arkasaur. If you accept Frodo's quest, then we can go to the Shire. If you're ready. Done. Let's go. That's quite cool, Lord Master. My huge fat horse cannot interspeed. Oh, you mean it's really slow? Did you go with the heavy one? Tomorrow I'm supposed to work more on my game, but the refugees are moving all their old stuff into my place. Isn't there like a room that you can use as an office? Like, even if you have to move your PC and stuff in there, like, that's not anything you can do? It's a meme phrase. You might have heard Poland cannot interspace. I've not heard that phrase before. That's quite interesting. I'm gonna be constantly interrupted and asked to help. Oh, okay. Well, I guess tomorrow is like not gonna be a working day for you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, it's the heavy one. That sucks. Maybe it's worth getting a different spec, surely? Mounted combat. Yeah, you can have 2 trait specs. You must wait before changing trait configurations again. Okay. Oh, I have to wait until that thing goes up. Oh, it's really warm. One day Poland will have a proud space program. Interruptions irritating. Yeah. All we'll look on as the Kyle Bassa 1 rocket climbs into the stratosphere. Jamaican bobsled team will help Poland's space program, I'm sure. We wanted diversified party horses. Yours medium, Archer's light and mine heavy. Ah, we don't need that. We don't need to worry about that. It's fine. The type of sausage. Oh, okay. No! Stop it, Laurelin. Not many people know this, but if you trait and full the legacy agility, the horse turns on a dime. I normally always up the agility and all that other stuff. But I think that the thing is, the heavy steed has a cap of like the speed. I think it's only 13. The light can do, I think, 17, and then the medium does 15 or something like that. Silly thing about that is that we had a man in space. Why, hello. Frodo sent you to talk to me then. What's that young fry up to now?
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
So you're here to collect stories about Bilbo Baggins, are you? Heard that I would know who to talk to. Naturally, you're correct. Give me a moment and I'll write down a list of likely hobbits to speak to. Mind you, you'll need to catch them at just the right time. If they don't seem to have a story for you, check back on them in a while. If you want to hear every story, you'll need to have some perseverance. What?
What do you need?
Right then, here's that list. You'll want to give it back. You'll want to give it a quick look to make sure you can read my handwriting. Ted Sandyman. Robin Smallbarrow. Dudo Chubbs. Lobelia Sackville Baggins, the storyteller. Howl Hornblower. Bogo Chubb. Lotho Sackville Baggins, a hobbit child. Harewood Loamsdown. Holly Hornblower and Postman Grubb.
Is there something I can do for you?
That note makes sense then. Where are you? I'd probably start by talking to Ted Sandyman. Just follow this road out to the east, then turn south. Ted's standing just south of the Bywater Bridge. I know Ted's got time now, so he'll be happy to share his story. Just remember that not every hobbit on that list will have a story to share whenever you please. Just check back on them from time to time. You'll catch them at a good time soon enough, I'm sure. Why do we have to do it in that order? Because we also need to go and see Lobelia Sackville Baggins, which is just up there. If apparently they're not gonna have stories, like, all the time. 14 is at speed. I think medium is 15 and light 16. Oh, okay. 1973. Of course, literally everything happened in 1973. What these hobbits say about Bilbo is hilarious. Speed's higher with light, along with power regen, more endurance and armor with heavy, less on the other end of the spectrum for both. Or 77. Oh, okay.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Surely I'll tell you a tale of Bilbo Baggins and the disappearing act he pulled at his birthday party all those years ago. Just lend me your ear for a moment.
Huh, how rude!
Well now, what I heard is that Bilbo had just about had it on his birthday. So many people, all of them bickering and squawking and trying to sneak into Bag End and look for treasure. Anyone would grow weary and want to be done with it. Bilbo was always an unconventional hobbit, so what I heard tell is that he had decided to give away a good scare and sneak away. Went to enjoy himself where all his family wasn't, and went round all the taverns and inns trying their brew. Now, from what I hear tell, no one's quite sure what really happened after that, but my brother's son's friend's cousin works down at the Green Dragon, and he swears he shipped off a barrel that was heavier than the others the next day, and that it rolled funny like something was in it. Didn't think to question it until after the fact. My guess is that Bilbo enjoyed himself a bit too much, found himself in a cozy barrel, and got shipped off. Goodness only knows where he is now. I wonder what interesting brews he's gotten to try in far-flung lands. Alright, now we can go and see whoever we want. "12 stories? Yep. Skill helps alleviate the speed issue, but it's disabled in these areas because no matter to combat here. Yeah. The dash one.
Walk off. I need to speak with you.
All anyone talks about around here is Bilbo Baggins. But as it happens, yes, I do know quite a juicy bit of information that I don't mind sharing with a person such as yourself. Listen up now.
All day it has.
You might learn something worth knowing. Earlier that day, the day of the party that is, I'll have you know that I saw Bilbo sampling a good many of Holly Hornblower's pies. They always look delectable, but I swear she uses secret ingredients that would put off even the staunchest eater. Now that I'm jealous mind, my pies always come in second, and I have an easy mind knowing they are made of only the finest fruits, not any of new nonsense I hear tell of. Not like some people I know of, and that's good enough for me. Well, pardon me, what was I saying? Right, Mr. Bilbo. As I was saying, I've heard that Holly was experimenting with sneaking in ground up mushrooms pinched from Farmer Maggot's field. If you listen to the young fry around these parts who snuck into his field and eaten some, you know they have some awful queer effects. So, if you want to know what I think, and you clearly do as you're asking me, well, I think eating those pies up and disappeared Bilbo. Good thing that old Gandalf was around to cover it all up with a puff of smoke and save us all the scandal, although some might think that there could have been an important lesson to be learned had he not. You don't fight at a gallop, trot or canter. Half speed is good enough. Yeah. You still have foreign trolls defending melee classes using light. Gallop. Depends if you need fury. The more fury, more damage. Hit after full speed. Gallop is bigger than usual. I didn't know that actually. It does make sense though.
What do you want?
Oh, you're wondering what Mad Baggins has been up to? Ha! He was all cleverness and no sense, if you ask me. I know a right amusing story of what mischief he's gotten himself into. I surely do.
What do you want?
Well, now, last I heard is that old Baggins had completely squandered his fortune, although I never myself believed it was half as big as folks said, so it wouldn't be that hard to lose it now, would it? But as I was saying, with his fortune gone, I hear he went to one of those big folk towns and got himself the finest fake bread that the remainder of his money could buy. Now, don't start laughing yet. You ain't heard the rest of it. And you remember what I said about him being too clever without much sense. Well, fake bread obtained, he went to live with the dwarves. Yes, dwarves. Snuck right in there with them in their caves and their digging. Dwarves aren't too smart from what I've heard, and those caves gotta be mighty shadowy and smoky from the torches, don't you think? Figure with his beard he can hide and work right alongside them. Oh, it was fake beard! I don't know why I read it as fake bread. Figure with his beard he can hide and work right alongside them, all the while slowly building up a new fortune of pocketed gems and fine metals. I bet he'll be back again, lording his adventures and supposed fortunes over us all once more. Sorry you had to hear that, Arkasaur. Isn't that the thing? Half on light and heavy both represent 50% bonus damage from Fury contribution. Best middle ground, good maneuver capabilities. What even happened there? Where was I? Good maneuver capabilities, fast enough fury generation and decent damage. And then max out fury bonus damage legacy. Rate of attack is way slower at gallop. It's faster to build up max fury if you set it as a trot. Assuming you do mounted combat to begin with, I think I always shock people when I tell them I like it. The Noldor High Queen strikes again. What even? Right, I'm gonna see what they said. Incredibly boarding, thou not a high elf, female elf, luminous lady of Gondolin, AMG, smell of sweaty high elf, high female elfie, raven black, colorless AMG, well then, smell. What the hell? What? Who even is this person? I'm so confused. Like, are they normally on Lutro streams? I don't understand. I don't understand. I always have a stack of heritage runes ready to max fury contribution to the starter bridle. That's a good idea. He speaks of Creole of High Noldor and imbecile. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Tried to show Neberski trolls on stream that you can kill a lot of mobs. 14 is my streak. Show them, and they kept moving the goalposts in argument. What? No one understands why. I don't know what Creole means. I'm sorry. At least there's lots of people here that we can talk to. We don't have to go all over the Shire, like, that much. A mixture, basically. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, collecting stories about Bilbo, Big Shot, Baggins, eh? More than enough of these to go around, to be sure. Luckily for you, I happen to know the truth of the matter of that old disappearing act he pulled at the party. Yes, I do.
Oh, good day.
As I was saying, here's what happened at that birthday party of Bilbo's. You see, when he was on his adventures, he met up with a pile of dwarves. Yes, dwarves. Anybody who knows anything knows that some of them dwarves got mighty peculiar after losing their home in the mountains far off that long time ago. Since then, stories say some of them been known to be roaming around, be a roaming band, doing nearly anything to squeak by. And that would breed loose morals, if you ask me. Assuming they ever had any to start with, can't ever be sure with people not of the Shire. No, you cannot. I heard that one of these dwarves helped Bilbo dig a complex of tunnels under Bag End, and he simply popped down into these at an opportune moment. Goodness only knows what he's been up to since, but you can't bet it's something no respectable hobbit would be caught doing.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Looking for stories about Bilbo, are you now? Well, as a postman, I know most people and hear most things. I can certainly spare the time to tell you a tale. Nice! Congrats, Arkasaur. Level 90! I'm still 88.
Just a moment.
So you're wanting to know where Bilbo has got himself off to? Well, if you ask around these parts, folks will tell you all kinds of nonsense. He got kidnapped, or is flying his own dragon, or is leading a fighting tribe of spiders. The gullibility of hobbits is sometimes not to be believed. They'll latch onto any story they hear, and the more exotic the better. Can you imagine Bilbo doing any of these things at his age? Gracious, he's a unique sort of hobbit. He's got limits. I can see you're the sensible sort, so I'll tell you the real truth. Bilbo's always had a terrible fondness for elves. Downright unsettling, if you ask me. But he was never one to hold with convention. Anyway, he decided to spend the rest of his days with them, invited by the elvish leaders and all. He spent his declining years living with them and enjoying their hospitality, all while writing his memoirs in the form of one-act play. Where there's Smaug, there's fire. I hear that the Buckland benefit of the benevolent Bucket Brigade Brotherhood for the Bruised and Burned has exclusive rights for the opening. Oh dear. Yeah, sometimes world chat is full of nonsense, isn't it? You guys will catch up when my VIP ends. Not necessarily because I don't have VIP. So I think that I'll just probably lag behind both of you for a while.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
I have VIP too, so I'm good. Yeah. Bilbo Baggins you're asking about, eh? Most folk thinks he's off gallivanting goodness knows where, but I've got quite a different story to tell you if you'd listen.
Hello there.
So you're wondering what Bilbo's been up to since he disappeared, eh? Well, as it happens, I heard that he's not in some far-off land at all. He's still right here, in the Shire. That whole party business was an elaborate ruse to set people talking and rumouring and thinking that he's in some far-off land having more adventures. That was just Bilbo's way of creating a distraction while he crept away to hide in plain sight. Folks say that at night you can sometimes see him clothed in black, face hidden behind a dark mask with an even darker cape all flapping and flowing behind him, riding along the roads of the Shire. Vader, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day and enjoying the stream. What? Unfollow. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole, like, tutorial for mounted combat. I bet no one reads it. Nope, nope, nope. She's not even VIP. Unfollow. That could always be fixed by you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Could it be done better? Hell yeah, but it isn't as trash as people make it. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Mariana. Having a nice Sunday. I play on Evernight when I have the time. Oh, that's really nice. What class do you play and what level are you at? Or what's your favorite one, considering many people are alcoholics like me? I smell bacon from the burn. What? You mean you smell bacon burning? He's turned vigilante, protecting us all from bandits and goblins and anything else nasty trying to creep into our towns. Bilbo's managed to stay out of sight so well due to his hidden hobbit holes all over the Shire. They were built in secret and paid for by his fortune, and he roams between these, never spending too much time in any one spot, always listening and waiting for danger to appear.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Bilbo, eh? Now, folks will tell you any nonsense about what happened to Bilbo at his birthday party, but what's the fun in that? It was all smoke and mirrors anyway, if you ask me. The real story is in what happened after, which, as it happens, I know all about.
Hello?
I think she means it was a sore insult. Oh, okay. Lord Masters on Warsteed reminds me of samurai, those fancy stars and flinging fireballs. Wait, what? Now, I keep my ears to the ground, I do, and I can tell you with... The robes complete the image. Sorry. My brain's like... gone to shit. Right. Now. I keep my ears to the ground, I do, and I can tell you with complete confidence that Bilbo went on back to the elves. He always told such stories about them, the likes of which you wouldn't believe. They say that an elf queen has been teaching him to grow the biggest taters a person could ever hope to see. Leave it to Bilbo to go all the way off to the elves to gain knowledge just so he can steal the first prize ribbon from Farmer Maggot at one of these farmers' fairs. Some folks would just try harder in their own garden plot, but Bilbo just couldn't never do anything the easy way when he could have an adventure instead. I imagine he'll be back any day to wipe that smug smirk off Farmer Maggot and break his 60-year winning streak. They probably do scream.
Stay and have some tea.
What's that you're asking about now? Old Bilbo, you say? Why, certainly I know what happened at his birthday party. Listen up and I'll tell you the true facts of the matter.
Hello there.
Bilbo Baggins was something of an eccentric around these parts. His adventures created enough stories that you could hear new ones of every day. Why, I was just recently talking to my niece's cousin's sister-in-law's nephew the other day, and he said that he knew what really happened at that funny birthday party. All the folks in these parts attended it, but what with the food and the drink and the dancing and all the youngsters underfoot, only a few folks really witnessed the actual disappearing act. My niece's sister's cousins... Ah, you get the picture. The lad I was talking with, he said that he saw that Wizard Gandalf pop old Mr. Bilbo into a giant sack, just visible through the fog, he said, and Mr. Bilbo squirming and wriggling like anything. Then they just vanished into thin air. Goodness knows what happened to the poor chap after that, but honestly, with the stories folks tell about his adventures and associates and goings-on, what other end can a hobbit expect than a sticky one?
Could I take a moment of your time?
The content creator must have had so much fun thinking up these stories. Yeah. Lots of good party pipe weed in town if you catch a whiff of what I mean. Hate crime? What is? Ah, you're collecting stories about Bilbo Baggins. I know a grand of one for you. That fellow's been some places and seen some things. Yes, he most certainly has.
How do you do?
I heard that Bilbo got up to a whole mess of adventures after his party, but you're wondering what he's up to now, yes? Well, I'll tell you that I heard that in the end, he ran into some of those big folk what ride horses all the time. What are they called? Riders Ronald, Roger, no, nearly that. Tip of my tongue. Rohan! That's it. I hear he's got himself a war pony, and that they've taught him to be a proper horse master and all. Rides in the company of... Oh, drat it, what's the fella's name? Theon... no... Theorum... Oh, that's not it either, hang on. Give me a minute. Theoden! That's the chappie. Our Bilbo's right there, riding in the company of big folk with banners streaming and horses whinnying all across those big plains of grass, tall enough to hide a hobbit, or so I hear. What's this? Whoa, that looks amazing! Shit, Neb! That's awesome. That looks so nice. Wait, hang on. I want to show you guys. Doesn't that look so cool? And it's all like... It looks so nice. Hey, Chromite! And so something Vanya would do, the Noldor Queen troll. Oh, I think that's who showed up earlier. He showed up earlier and got a timeout. I don't know if they'll come back. What about raw ham? That looks so nice. Yeah. Yeah. Sweaty elf toes and... Yeah, I didn't really understand, but... Yeah.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Bilbo Baggins could single-handedly keep me in business for years to come the way folks around here swap stories about him. I'll gladly tell you my own personal thoughts on why he disappeared from his birthday party, though.
What do you need?
Some around here weren't sure about him, but I miss dear Bilbo. He always had such an air of mystery about him, which is saying something, since the only air most hobbits have about them is one of pipeweed and their last meal. Bilbo was refreshing, he was. Shook us all up some, and that's a good thing, no doubt. We need some rousing out of our usual routine. Not all of us have the constitution to be explorers, so it's a precious commodity indeed when we get a hobbit with real stories to tell. Anyhow, I hear that Bilbo was getting bored, and can you blame him? So when Gandalf was setting off his lovely fireworks, Bilbo grabbed onto one and off he went, soared off into the skies in a trail of sparks. Now shake your head if you like, but I don't. But I think that Bilbo Baggins could do just nearly anything he put his mind to. And I'm not changing my story. Oh, I'd love to know where he landed and what mischief he's gotten up to since then. I surely do hope he returns home again, or I might just explode in a starburst myself from curiosity. Yeah, he's pretty weird, whoever they are. I need Galadriel's mirror therapy after stumbling on one of his streams.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Excuse me, what's that you're asking about? Oh yes, I know lots of stories about Bilbo. My mum tells me them some nights when I can't get to sleep.
Just a moment.
My mum tells me stories about Mr. Bilbo some nights when I can't get to sleep. My favourites are the ones about the lonely mountain with the dragon and the treasure. I'd like a dragon, I think, but only a nice one, not a nasty one. My good dragon would live with me and bring us shiny things to play with, and I'd fly him around in the sky. Dragons are terrible clever, you know. And so mine would tell me stories and teach me things that only dragons know. But you know, I keep thinking about that poor mountain. Why it's even called the Lonely Mountain, and that was when it still had a dragon friend of its own. But since Bilbo scared off the dragon, I bet that mountain is even lonelier. I feel so bad for it some nights. I just cry into my plush sheep, Petunia. But then I thought about nice Mr. Bilbo, and I bet he feels the same way. I bet he went back to that poor mountain to keep it company. If I were him, I'd bring it another dragon. But a nice one this time, to keep company for years and years and years. I bet that's just what he did. Oh, the one of Archosaur's really nice as well. I'll show you guys. That's really cool. Right, we've got one story left. I think she's around here. Yeah.
Might I speak with you a moment?
What's that? Oh, you're wondering where Bilbo is now. Turns out you've asked the right hobbit.
What do you need?
I'll have you know that I have it on excellent authority that on his travels Bilbo met a whopping massive bear. Yes, a proper large bear. Not like the little ones what den around in these parts. And what did Bilbo do? No, don't be silly, the bear didn't eat him in one gulp. Imagine the indigestion with those brass buttons. Now, Bilbo might... Why are you still here? Whatever. Now, Bilbo might not be a proper hobbit, but a hobbit he still is, and that means he was carrying any number of delicious things, the like of which that bear had never smelled or tasted before. With those, clever Bilbo tamed that bear. Indeed he did. And that's not the end. No, not at all. Just giving to the best part, if you believe it. Radagast the Brown. You've heard of him, yes? Keeper of animals, they say, and proper wizard in his own right. Well, Radagast heard about Bilbo and the bear, and he was so impressed that he trained old Bilbo to be a lawmaster. Neither jesting nor joking am I. That's right, the first hobbit lawmaster is our Bilbo. And he rides around now on his great bear, accompanying Radagast all over the lands. Wow, chronicler. That's cool. Finally, we're all done with getting these stories. Yes, back to the gaffer.
What do you need?
You managed to speak to all the hobbits on my list then. Wonderful. If that's giving you what you need, off with you then. Time to take these stories to their final recipient.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
I imagine these stories have someone waiting for them. Off you go now. Now to Bilbo. If you guys are ready. Yes, Archosaur's ready. I think Neb's ready. He just roared. This is what Neb's like. I wasn't ready. I roared my readiness. That's what I thought. Yes, to Bilbo. And started going back to Frodo.
Hello there.
Why, hello, Laurelin. Many salutations, I'm sure. And what has brought you here to me on this fine day?
How do you do?
Stories from the Shire, and all of them about me? I can't wait to hear them. Please tell me your tales. Lady Galadriel is teaching me the techniques of growing the biggest tater the Shire has ever seen. I suspect she's got more pressing matters. More pressing issues occupying her time, but it might not hurt to ask. And then to have that followed with me. In a fake beard. Living with the dwarves and stealing their scraps. Oh my gracious and goodness. I got shipped off down the river in a barrel, did I? No mystery where the origins of that story came from. Can't say I would relish having to do that again. And then myself, the first Hobbit lawmaster, travelling with Radagast himself. A terribly flattering story indeed. I must encourage the retelling of that one.
Oh, good day.
Oh dear, oh my. They are even better than I thought. The imagination of hobbits truly knows no bounds. The Lonely Mountain, holly hornblower's pies, a caped crusader even. Oh gracious and goodness me. You have made this old hobbit very happy and brought me belly laughs such as I have not known for a while. Elves, for all their charms, have a more esoteric form of humour. I've missed the stories hobbits tell. Take this with my thanks. Clearly, you have a knack for recording and telling tales. I hope you keep that up during your adventures, as I sense you will have a great many stories to tell. That was nice. And we get a scribe's book stand as well, which is actually a very nice piece of furniture. So I guess, back to Helm's Deep. You got a nice picture as well as an extra award. Picture. What picture? Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Beautiful. I'm not sure I like where Bilbo's looking. There's so many elves. I'm gonna save that actually. And use it on my starting soon screen. Strategically placed Bilbo. That's awesome. So what's next? We've got that's old. Not doing that. That's level 91, so I might just leave it for a bit. Kingstead, Fangorn, Laurelin, Moria. That is very old. Okay. So we've got Middlemead, Aldberg, and Orsley. I wouldn't mind looking at West Rohan more. Yeah, let's do it. How are we gonna get there? I think maybe if we go to Stangard and make our way down. Or maybe we can just go to Bree actually. You know what, Lumpy Clump, I actually really want to do that. Because we've got like... We've got loads of stuff. I don't need these quests in Lorien. I'm just gonna delete these Lorien quests. I kind of do need to do this set the trap one because you get... I'm pretty sure the quest is part of doing a class deed. Instance time? Are we doing instances? Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna take a break. You guys decide what we do, okay? I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. Have you guys decided what we're doing? Grand Stair. Bye, Lumpy Clump. Thanks for hanging out. Now we can do a felt class quest. With 30 levels over, just be brave. We will have epic scenes, so that should be good. Limelight is also fun. Chairs are broken. Oh, they're not. Thank you. Yeah, I would quite like to clear up my quest log, honestly. So there's one in Gwingris, which I'm going to now. Oh, hey! Hey, Julia! How are you doing? Nice to see you. And so to Gwingris, and then there is one in Bree from Bloody Yule Festival. I think I'll delete the ones in Earlsmead. And in Fangorn. I'll keep in their absence. We do actually have to do the Roots of Fangorn instance. Hey, Geiger. How are you doing? Yeah, so Grand Stair, Fangorn. For some reason I got a quest to hand in Harwick.
Will you lend me
Wait,
your
no. I don't want more. Alright, to Brie. I'm great making cinnamon rolls, and then I saw on Twitter that you were streaming Lotro. Oh, nice. I am not great, not terrible. Hey, droid. Yeah, not great, not terrible, because I am moving out to go and live with my mum. Because Grumpy and I are breaking up. So, yeah. Not great, not terrible. Yeah. It's pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah. Just financial issues and mental health issues getting in the way. The bad feeling is not 3.6, it is over 10,000! I mean, like, I don't know. It's happened really quickly, like, but maybe I kind of knew, like, maybe somewhere inside I knew, because I'm not, like, I mean, I was really upset, and I am still sad, but I'm not, like, heartbroken. I suppose it's kind of confusing, because we still love each other and stuff. It's just circumstance. I think I have both of these. Right. Let's see. I've got to hand in one in Wildemore and Harwick. So let's go to Stalingrad. Thanks, guys. I think it will be worse when I actually leave. I think it's gonna be really hard to leave.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Gosh, that music's pretty loud, isn't it?
Our mission is
Okay.
dire.
Wildemore. Let's just go and take the horse. Hopefully we can just take the horse here to Wildemore right away.
What brings you to these lands?
Great River. Forlaw. Is that where we need to be going? I think it is. And then after this, Neb, and Ark, do you feel like doing Grand Stair? Just so I can get my class deed done? My class quest? And we can also do the Roots of Fangorn. Oh, you should speak with Harding in the Mead Hall of Harwick.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
Are you serious, boy? I was in for an instance. I don't think I have Fangorn unlocked. But I thought that we did it together. I thought we did all of the Limelight Gorge stuff together. It does say you're ineligible. On Brandy we did. Oh, okay. Maybe we can just do that another time then. And we can just do Grand Stair quick. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It gets confusing when I do it with different people on different servers. GS is okay. Okay. Haven't done it in years.
We keep safe these lands. For how
Nice. Let's do it. I'm not the fellowship leader. Arkasaur, you'll have to launch it. Okay. I'll do it. Can we change the level? I don't think you can you, for these ones?
In elder days, this place once served as a grand portal to many levels and halls within Moria. But since the ruin of Moria,
need to
it has become
kill
a den of many orc
Drag.
tribes. Marzog, he who rules the orcs of Moria, exacts his tribute here through his minion, Igor.
Yeah. You'll have to quickly leave the housing place. It's weird that you can't do that from a housing area. We gotta watch this instance anyway. We gotta watch this little cutscene anyway. I remember when we did these, all these instances ages ago, because I remember us killing all of those, the glob snagger, and they were all making those noises. That was so fun.
Put your weapon away! Keep an eye on those white-hand orcs. I smell rat in our midst.
Wow, he's not dying immediately.
The meaning of terror. Let fury take me!
Alright, I don't actually remember where Drog was. So we might have to just kill everything. There is one instance in Moria where there is one boss who changes languages between German and English in the middle of the fight on the German client. That's quite funny. Oh my god. I feel like I'm hardly doing any damage. I found what? I don't even know what I found. Maybe I haven't done this one before because it's just given me the deed. Might have been doing it on another character last time. Well, this isn't the guy. This is actually the guy that if we kill him, we lose the daily challenge, but you barely get anything for that anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Fire! Droid, what's the most dangerous thing in this instance? Sorry, it's just a little inside joke.
Gothgash is slain. Take his tribute.
Falling down most dangerous.
The Goshai pay their due.
Oh, second age item there. Fire! Fire! It's, we laugh about it because one of the training videos we had to watch at work was, oh my god, you did fall down. That's really funny. One of the training videos for when we were working, the lady would say, oh, what's the most dangerous thing here? And then she would go, fire! Fire! So we always make fun of that. And we do it with different things as well. Like, what does a minstrel use? Liar! Liar! It's just funny. Wait, where are you guys? Oh, you fell down. You went down there.
Watch the white hand closely, my devoted. I see mutiny in their eyes.
Should probably get in there, otherwise it might reset. The beast. I don't know who we're supposed to kill first. Time for a whooping.
Tribute to Mazar, the master of Moria.
Wow. We did the deed for killing trolls. Still no sign of drag. Thank you. What are you up to today, droid? Nice. What are you doing? Reading stuff? This is a dead end. Some of the lectures are online. Oh, cool. Well, so you can actually just play them whenever you want, basically. Cool.
We are betrayed. Defend yourselves, my brethren.
Not sure that the guy that I need is here. You found the High Peak Kennel report. What? I don't even know what that's for. Nardor Station. Nice. I approve of this pull.
My devoted is slain. His tribute is to be delivered to my
Yeah, still not the guy yet. Rotted corpse. Oh my god, there's even more now. Oh, I think I had a disease that gave me power drain. That sucks. What's in here? Ah, this is my quest. Nice. I finished my quest. Do you guys want to carry on and finish the instance? I don't know why we're still in combat. Oh, the guy's right here. Might as well finish it. You're killing Drac, lol. Yeah, I killed Drac! Although, you can't really kill him because he's already dead.
Looks like I found a break in your armor. Looks like I found a break in your armor.
Looks like I found a break in your armor!
Let the darkness crush you.
I don't think we can open any of these other ones. Or can we? Contains nothing you can take right now. Let's teleport to the 21st hall then. Did you guys have any class quests that you need to be done?
These halls will be great once more.
Okay, cool. I need to get down to the Orc Watch. Guess this is gonna be the quickest way. It's annoying. All done. Nice. I guess you guys were smart then and did it. Like, when you actually got it. Way of the Smith is faster. Oh, is that the one you had to do? I don't know what the Guardian has to do. The shortcut to the Orc Watch. Way of the Smith. Oh! So what, you go to the Silverton Loads into the Way of the Smith, which is there. And then there's like, is there like a tunnel then that leads out to... Where does the tunnel lead out to? I haven't played or installed Lotro since over 4 years ago, or a bit more than that, and I only have the Moria expansion. That's a shame because they just did a massive sale on them where they were all 99 Lotro points. Just outside of the Orc Watch. Well, I think I'm like... I'm not really that far away now, so I think I'll just try and remember that for next time. But thanks, it's good to know. These people never gotten the expansions, even though I was leaving a message about it on Discord. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna try and be faster. I'm gonna try and beat me. Let's see where you're at. You're already in the Silverton Loads. Oh my god. Moving very fast. There's quite a few people on your Discord though, Neb. It's quite active these days. Like, there's usually at least a few conversations every day. Although they are always the same people. That's true. I might get there. I think it's gonna be tight. Oh shit! Oh no. Maybe not. Yeah, I think Arkasul's gonna get there. Arkasul's gonna win. What a shame. We'll be close. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm making some progress. You can't use the goat in that tunnel, so... Gone! Oh! I'm here! I did it! I won! I made it.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for dying Ironfoot!
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for the crimes against us.
Should I get rid of that spear? I feel like I should get rid of that spear. You started way earlier and didn't get lost. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not even trying to get there, just hard to concentrate for me today. No worries. It's not very exciting anyway. I need some advice, guys. Do I keep that first age spear at level 75 or do I replace it with this third age dagger at level 88? Straight off the bat, the DPS is much higher. Hey, Cartoon Nightmares. How are you today? I played too many MMORPGs. Wow, then it was Lotro and Rift and other MMORPGs like BDO? What's BDO? Now this Spring New World, but I don't plan on playing much of that either when the full release of it is this spring. Oh, Black Desert. That's fair. I haven't really played that many MMOs. Actually, tell a lie. I've played Lotro, I've played SWTOR, I've played ESO, I've played... 4. I've played 4. 4 that I kind of stuck with at least for... I've played all of those at least for about 200 hours. Definitely over 200 hours on Lotro. On Lotro, I've probably got about 6,000 hours by now. I'm okay. Not great, not terrible. You'll do more damage with the dagger. That's what I was thinking, Marvin. Also, hey, welcome. 6,000. It might be more. It's kind of difficult to tell because I have so many characters. But I have over 3,000 on Nulnardis. I probably have 4,000 on her. Must be more. I think it might be more. I saw something fly across my vision. I was like, was it tea? Did the tea like jump out the mug? I'm not great, not terrible. I can't think of anyone who has more, and now you say you have more. There are more... There are other people who played this game longer than me. I have like 6,000 on my main character in Sator. Yeah. Let me see. Slash played. I can tell you how many hours I've got on this character alone. Which is not going to be that many. Let me see. Nev's finding out how much he's got on his main. Yeah, I've only got 255 hours on this character alone. And then on Nulnardis I have at least 4,000. Probably. 1 month, 2 weeks, 4 days. Let's see how many that is. Plus... That's 1,152 now. Yeah. So, it really is a lot. I think I am gonna keep this dagger. I think it's time to say goodbye to my spear. Let's take the AoE. Why not? Oh dear, I've got some loot boxes here. How do I see filters? Filters. Loot. We don't want this. We don't want these shitty loot boxes.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
Can't use that. Can't use that.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I'm not really happy with any of these, but it's only for a few levels anyway. 5 months, 3 weeks, 5 days. So I guess around 4,500 hours. Yeah, see, it's not really that, like... If you play it every day for so long, it really just adds up quite quickly. When you start a new legendary item, you won't have any of the legacies you have in your old one. Yeah. And it was too low level, so I don't really get anything from it. Played DDO way more than Lotro. Scary. I'm really not, like... I don't care about any of these. Okay. Right, I need to hand in this quest.
Hello there.
And I get a ring that's shit, and
There's little
I can
left of
sell
Khazad-dûm to
everything
interest our
else.
craftsmen, unless Mithril be found.
I've already... I've got duplicates here of the same things. Why is it like that? Right, I'm gonna keep that one and get rid of that one. Don't need any of this. Nope. 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 Goodbye. I don't have a quest. I had a bunch of stuff that didn't even have any quest. Right. 1,414 days, 15 hours. That is so many. Hey, Jimbo. Wait, let me see how many hours that is. 1440. Was that it? 1414. 33,936 hours. Wait. Plus 15 hours. 33,951. Arkasaur, you need to play 49 hours of RuneScape so that you can get to 34k. You have a target. You have to play 49 hours more. Yeah, I wonder that too, actually, who has the most hours in Lotro out of like every player. I wonder where I rank in that. Probably quite low, actually. Well, maybe not too late. Probably about the middle. Does your playing mean setting up a bot and going out? This was from 2 months ago, so it must be closed now. Yeah. Who's got the most? I don't know, because I've deleted characters that I have hundreds of hours on. So only for one character, Jesus. So there isn't a way that I can find out the true amount of hours that I've actually played. But I can definitely add up like all my main characters. What are we doing now then? These are all the quests that we've got right now. So we can go... Where's Neb actually? Oh, Neb's not even online, I don't think. Or are you? Yes, you are. Let's go to the 21st hall and then we'll all be together. So we can then port to maybe Stalingrad? Stangard? Why am I saying Stalingrad? That's how I call it. Why do you call it that? Fair enough. Oh, I've got presents for both of you. It's level 88. Neb, I've got one for you too. Oh, I have to wait a bit before doing that. No problem.
Welcome and
Right.
well met, my friend.
To Snowborn. Just sounds similar and it's funny. I already read that comment. My brain's really messed up these days. Did I finish my tea? Oh, I did.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Let's see. Entwade, isn't it? Yeah, Entwade, and then we can go up to Middlemead, which is actually the lowest level quest on our thing, so we should probably get it done. Gonna change the title of the stream to... I think we're just gonna have to ride, because I don't think that we've unlocked the stable master there. Kingstead. Our traders often travelers like yourself, you see. Perhaps you can join us for an auction if your time here can afford it.
Business have you with the Laurelin?
I take it you have met my people, Laurelin. Now then, let us speak more of pressing matters. Hey! T9! Wow, I've almost maxed out my red tree. That's great. Oof, my confidence isn't looking good, is it? Thank you. Laurelin, there is a matter I have been helpless to effect in Middlemead. As a trading town, we gather many goods of Rohan here, but as of late it appears more have been snatched up by our kinsmen in other lands, leaving little for the people of Kingstead and Middlemead. I would ask that you travel to the traders' pavilion and take inventory of the goods we currently store. Hilduff may know more of these troubles as well, and I have known him to keep a current manifest. When you have done this, return to me. Some of these quests I don't think I've ever actually read properly as well. I might have done when I first did them, but I really can't remember. Rations and crops are kept plentiful at this post, but several barrels and baskets remain empty. Spears and swords are in no short supply at the moment. You have noted a barrel filled with armor pieces. There should be one more. Not a single horse is available for trade.
Welcome and well met.
Ah, so you return. I have seen you peeking and poking about at the trader's post. I trust you have found something of interest. Your face says otherwise. Shame. Malga wants to see the manifest, you say? He may have it, as you should know that is quite current. Before you go, I know his concerns, my friend, but tell him the trade still thrives. Goods leave just as quickly as they might return. Such is the market in times of war. Well, what have you to report? Crops remain the only plentiful thing in Kingstead, thanks to Boza and the others on the plains. Our lack of arms and horses is greatly troubling, though, despite Hilduff's feelings on the matter. Thank you, Laurelin. Sit a moment. I must review the manifest.
Our success depends upon our strength.
As I mentioned, Laurelin, I believe Wormtongue's influence still lingers in Kingstead. To that end, I have kept careful watch of the people of Middlemead. Our trade routes from the Broadacres and the Stone Deans have been disrupted by the White Hand, and I sense that our fields are next. I sent one of my finest warriors to station at Boza's farm to the east to ensure that the crops continue to flow in our settlement. I wish for you to rally to Egbal's side at Boza's farm. Perhaps you can offer him aid in warding off the White Hand as the farmhands ready the harvest for trade, and when you both return, we can speak more of our suspicions. One sec. Okay. Sorry. Right, where's the farm? Like halfway between this place and the place we came from. The Entwade. Oh, what's this?
The Laurelin will need your aid.
You are Laurelin, are you not? The famous hunter. And your friends! Arkasaur, the famous minstrel, and Andrathes, the famous guardian. It is an honor to meet you all. I ran into Gandalf the Grey upon the plains not long ago, and he asked me to convey a message to you if I should see you. He said he would be in Edoras shortly to check on things there. Perhaps you will catch him if you make haste. Nice. Thanks. I thought it's sad, like, they're always like, oh, famous Laurelin, we love you, and, like, you guys never get mentioned. I mean, you do in your own, like, versions of the quest, but yeah. Did it die? I guess it did. Yeah, it did. Oh, there is a warband. Oh, it's kind of far away though. It's like 1,000 meters away. Oh shit, oh shit, don't go in the fire. You have arrived at Bose's farm hoping to meet with Thane Malga's lieutenant, but instead... Is it? I think it might be lieutenant. Thane Malga's lieutenant, but instead you have discovered the Croftlands and homes burnt to the ground by nearby White Hand forces. Brutal Uruk-hai raiders still circle the fields, setting flame to anything that escapes the wrath thus far. They must be defeated if the people of Middlemead are to remain safe from the White Hand. You have arrived at Bose's farm to find it completely overrun by Uruks of the White Hand. Already they have worked to stake a claim to the northern reaches of Kingstead and have erected their vile banners in the charred ruins of the farm. These banners must be burned to show the Uruks that Kingstead and Edoras will never fall into the hands of the enemy. What's up? Okay. Oh, we've discovered all the places. That's good. Alright, there is some banners. There are some banners. Egbalth's lifeless body is slumped against the side of a burned home, and brutal wounds are visible through punctures in his armor. Whether his horn was sounded or not, it is clear that aid did not arrive in time. As you look over Egbalth, you notice his horn lying amidst the nearby wreckage. While he likely sounded it to call for aid, only Uruk stood ready to answer. You have not been able to identify the leader of these Uruk forces thus far, but you suspect that sounding the horn once again might draw what remains of their force. You decide to learn what you can of the White Hand's purpose at Bose's farm before returning to Thane Malga. A large Uruk strides forth from the smoking remains of a crofter's home. What? You didn't say nothing about a hunter and his friends. What? Where is he going? Wonder where the last banner is. Might be this way. There's an Uruk here. You've defeated many of the Uruk-hai forces at Boza's farm and avenged the fallen crofters. With some of their strongest slain, the White Hand forces near Middlemead have been dealt by a mighty blow. Right, where is this last banner? Oh, it's actually just here. And there's a corpse too. You have burned many banners of the White Hand in retribution for the atrocities the Uruks have carried out. Although the loss of life cannot be undone, the White Hand will no longer be able to lay claim to Kingstead's lands. Nice. Apart from the orcs, this place looks so pretty. And also apart from all the burnt buildings and death and destruction. Apart from all the war stuff, you know. Is this guy for a quest? I think he's for a quest. Because I can't, like, do anything with him. Nice.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Back so soon? What word does Egbarth send? Magnus shrinks into a depressed slump as you inform him of Egbarth's demise and the fate of Boza's farm. He was the last of my council. What sense have I to continue this fight?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
My council is gone. Each of them has fallen to disease or blade, and now none remain to dissuade me from the truth. This war is over, Laurelin. Even though the others cannot see this, we merely delay our deaths, and no matter where we choose to hide, the White Hand will find us. My men would sit amongst me here as we talked of strategy and glory. Bah! What glory is there now? If you would travel to my home, I have left keepsakes from each of my men at my bedside. Bring them here, and they can join Egbal's horn at my side one last time. Why has he got another quest, actually?
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Why do you pester me with questions of what can be done? Nothing can be done. We had tracked Wormtongue's agent for some time, taking note of treachery where we found it. Our suspicions always seemed to point towards the traders from the Broadacres, Kingstead and the Stone Deans. They know the roads and knew where their stock would be. All the easier for them to guide the White Hand. I sent Egbal to guard the crofters, but the wretch must have caught wind of his whereabouts. I know not why you persist in the absence of hope, but speak to Hildolf and the traders if you insist on trying to aid us. But remember, Laurelin, you know the risks. Can't talk to the family, I'm just barging in here like, yeah, I'm here for all this valuable stuff. All these treasure possessions, yeah, I'm just gonna take them. Don't worry about me. Bye. This is a weird way of doing it, but okay.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Thank you, Laurelin. My council has again rallied at my command, but for all your effort, they have nothing left to say. Malga's eyes glaze over as he glances fruitlessly to the chairs at his side. That's sad. Very sad. Oof, I thought Lotro crashed then.
Welcome, my friend.
Oh, welcome back, Laurelin. Here to buy or... Ah, you're sorting out the Thane's affairs again, are you not? Very well, I'll get you one of these days.
The Rohirrim aren't grateful for your aid.
Now then, what is it that Malga wants you to do? Aid us. Surely that cannot be all, Laurelin. If you wish to spend more time with us, you had naught but to ask. The traders are more than capable of managing their own affairs, but if you insist on helping, who am I to stop you? Folkbear, Deowald, and Beored are a busy bunch, but call it ill luck if you will. All have been visited nasty troubles as of late. You can find them at their posts where they so often are and speak to them at your leisure. Perhaps it is good that you came to aid them, for who knows what other troubles you might help them avoid. Ah, so Hilduff has told you of my worries. My apprentice left in a rush this morning and told me that he was travelling to Pendlack's farm for reasons that were not made known to me. He took the last of my horses and rode out upon the fields. Normally I would not expect him back for some time, but I need him back at my side for our tasks today. If you would, track him down at the fields, and I'm sure he's still riding along at a slow pace. Should he be unable to give you a reason for this senseless journey, send him back here at once by any means.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Ah, Laurelin.
Aid us.
There remains another matter for us to discuss. My apprentice's disappearance is quite concerning, but so too was the loss of my stock. When I awoke the other morn, they had all gone from my stables. If someone thought this is a cruel prank, I know not, but they must have been spooked, for their tracks away from Middlemead appear to have been made in a frenzy. If you would, search the fields to the south. I'm sure you haven't travelled far, and it would mean a great deal for me if they were... I'm sure some haven't travelled far, and it would mean a great deal to me if they were returned to my keeping.
Greetings. If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
Hail, Laurelin. Hilduff sent you to aid me. Curious. You see, all of my goods were sold to a nobleman in the Stone Deans earlier today, and even now they make their journey there, so I have naught for you to do here. I believe the route's safe, but if Hilduff thinks it's so important, perhaps you can guard my stock in its travels. If your steed is swift, I am certain that you shall encounter the cart along the road to the Stone Deans.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Greetings,
Will you aid
Laurelin.
us?
Hilduff told me you would be able to help me with my troubles, so thank you for your aid. You see, my family lives at a small homestead southeast of Middlemead, and none of our crops have been coming into the village for a day or two. We have had lapses before, but this one has me worried. I sent my friend Torwolf to check on my family earlier today. If you would, meet him at the homestead and see if you two can figure out what is happening. Okay, so we've got a bunch of quests to do. I think let's do this horses one first. I don't know if you, does it disappear for you guys? Oh, there's a few other ones around, so maybe maybe look for those. Oops. I accidentally summoned my kite. Oh, it respawns fast. That's good. You've cleared the road of the Dunlendings' cruel traps and opened the way anew between Kingstead and the Stone Deans. The people of Middlemead are thankful for your aid. Oops. Okay, that's all the swords. You've recovered many swords from the Dunlendings, depriving the enemies of Rohan the chance to exploit stolen arms against the Rohirrim in battle. Nice. Do you guys need anything more? Any more Dunlendings? Need 6 more. Okay. One over here as well. Oh, Grat's on the horse level. We might have to wait for them to respawn. How many left? 4. Three. Okay. Oh, one here. I don't think all of them drop one. Oh, he all respawned in one go. Done? One more. Right, there's one over here, I think. One west. Done. Nice.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Thank you, Laurelin. It is sorry indeed to hear of the cart and rider's fate, but I am glad my stock remains intact. I know not when I can send it to the Stone Deans without fear of another ambush, but I shall keep it safe here in the meantime. Nice! Quest in Kingstead complete. We've got to talk to Torwolf at the homestead southeast.
What business have you with the Rotary?
Ah, just in time. All has been quiet so far, and I have seen no sign of the crofters. Strange indeed. Folkbear told me of her concerns, and they seem quite warranted. So let us search the farm. I shall scout the farmhouse, and you should begin by searching the windmill. Perhaps you can get a good look of the surrounding fields from the balcony. You can also check out these haystacks. As you explore the farm, you overhear curious rustling sounds coming from what can only be the haystacks nearby. You should investigate the source of these strange noises and search each of the nearby haystacks to ensure the safety of the people of Middlemead. There's a backpack here. I'm gonna put the trap down. On the haystack. Nice. Because it does like up to 6,000 damage, 5 to 6,000 damage. It's very nice. One more. Through your efforts, you have exposed several Dunlendings hiding amidst the haystacks outside Middlemead. The Dunlendings cannot be allowed to hold stations so close to Middlemead, much less lay claim to any of Rohan's lands. With the Dunlendings defeated, the people of Middlemead will enjoy a renewed peace of mind. Renowned. Wrong way. You see nothing amidst the swaying crops below. Oh no. Thought I was stuck. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you'd gone BRB. Yeah, just carry on with the quests, Neb. We're on the same ones, I think. As you approach the door, you hear voices inside. Oh, there wasn't one in that one. While searching the homestead of outside Middlemead for signs of the enemy, you have encountered crofters held prisoners inside their own home. You should free these crofters to spare them any fate their captors might impose upon them. Ark, did you die? What happened? The timing was perfect. Yeah.
Why are you bothering me?
Ah, tragic. Just when I was getting comfortable. I did not trust my fellows to get the job done, and rightfully so it seems. This homestead belongs to the Dunlendings now, so either throw your lot in with us, or you won't be leaving this house. Bastard. Hiding behind the screen. You have rescued the crofters from a grim fate with the hands of Dunlendings. With these threats quelled, the homestead can now begin its harvest anew. Might as well go and search the fields for Dalewald's apprentice as well. They're not shared? Wait, you have to wait for him to... You have to wait for the ones to respawn? We're in the new Lotro zones. You need to chill out now. What? So you have to wait until the until those things, the people respawn, the prisoners. You need to wait for them to respawn. That really sucks. Might as well get comfortable. Fireworks in the house? This is gonna cause some problems. No time to sleep. Arsehole. Oh, I can't see them anymore, so that's weird. Okay. Archosaur, have you got yours? Who leveled? Neb! Grats. I'm still really far away from leveling. Oops. I put a drop down instead of dazing them. Tortoise time. Might be a good idea. We need tortoises or a charitable soul. A very charitable soul. Nice. I think we can go then. Done. Cool. Nice. Oh, it's this guy. Aside a blood-soaked Uruk, you discover Daelwald's... wait. You discover Daelwald's apprentice and slain horses of pale coat. Oh. Let's maybe shoot these. Wasting my time. Only 3 and none of them dark. What a worthless lot. The Uruk does not appear to notice you as he mumbles to himself, but suddenly his head jerks up and he glares in your direction. And you, is this your doing? He said there'd be more. The Uruk notes your confusion and raises his weapon. Well, if you ain't on it, then you gotta go! Nice. Excuse me. This is the longest I've streamed in a while, because normally I stop at like 2 and a bit hours or 3 hours. And I've been going for 3.5 hours now. So I'm quite proud of myself. Thou art hero. Because I used to do 4-hour streams on Sundays, so I'd really like to do that. What? Impossible! A weakling like you defeated the Wolf Master? He has been a trusted friend to my family for years. Why would he attack you? I assure you, this was not my doing, Laurelin. You must believe me. All that matters to me is that my family is safe. What has become of Rohan? Oh, no one laughed at my joke.
Brings you to these lands.
You can't just say ha ha like when I said no one laughed. I sure did. Okay. I laughed at no one laughing. Fair enough. And here I was about to reprimand the boy for being slow to return. Such a loss. I'm unsettled by the Uruk's words, Laurelin. From the sound of it, he was sent to merely feed my stock into the enemy's hands, knowingly or not. This was no errand of mine, and I fear the man who would have arranged such sinister dealings.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Could they not just use pale horses and cover them in dirt? Like, Mordor is so picky about the horses, okay? Nurulwen, I did not expect to see you, and so soon. I trust you did not have too much trouble aiding them. You tell Hildolf of the numerous grim events of the day and the strength of the enemy nearby. Ah, tragic, but all too common these days. You are awfully lucky to have escaped such a fate. Now then, Malga must be missing you. Off you go. Clearly preoccupied, Hildolf shoos you away to Thane Malga. Okay, no worries. No worries, Neb. I was planning on stopping in half an hour. Because then I need to eat.
What brings you to these lands?
You were away for some time, Nurulwen. I had begun to think you would not return. You tell Malga of your dealings with the traders in Hildolf. You encountered many dangers, but outlasted them all. Your skill is unquestionable, but I am curious why Hildolf would be so quick to send you away. He has never been one of the flustered by chance happenings of a day, for better or worse. And all of these suspicious dealings with the apprentice, missing horses and failed shipments. Something is afoot here, Nurulwen. We shall start with Hildolf. Bring him here, and we shall see what he has to say on these matters. Actually, while we're at the tasks board, I'm gonna quickly see if I've got anything worth doing for the rat. Ripped cloaks is not one. Ornate sword sheaths is not one. I have nothing. Damn it. I would have thought we would be picking up stuff that's for the tasks board here. Well, well, well. Much to your dismay, Hildolf is nowhere to be found. Shocked Pikachu face. Imagine my shock.
Our mission is dire.
Hildolf is gone, is he not? I thought as much from what you told me before, Nurulwen. For my part, I sent a few guards to his home as soon as you left. They informed me that his home had been torn asunder, as if he had departed with great haste. Among his keepings, they found the shredded remains of a note signed by Wormtongue. I believe we have found our traitor, Nurulwen. Oh. Actually, no, none of those cloaks are any good. Let's see what they look like. They all look the same.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
It was Hildolf. I should have known with how our resources dwindled these past few weeks. The wretch intended to starve us out by feeding our goods into the hands of the enemy, but fie on such underhanded dealings. Let him run, and while he gathers his wits, my people will make for Edoras. Nurulwen, one matter remains before I can send my people away. I wish for you to bring my wife and son to my side, here in this hall. I must speak to them before the time is too late. You can find them in my home, but please be swift. I wonder if they've been kidnapped, actually. Spoilers. I'm just like, because it seems suspicious, doesn't it, that that guy disappeared. Oh, they are here. My husband wishes to see us in the hall, you say? Very well. Sayaka and I will make our way there as soon as we are able, but I would ask you that you aid me with something first. My husband cannot wield a blade as he once did, and it has troubled him greatly to sit idly as battles are won and fought. Sayaka is nearly of age, and I would have him take up Malga's sword so his legacy as a warrior might begin anew. The sword is upstairs in our room, and though Malga enjoys not to look upon it, you will find it there. But he's a baby.
Welcome, my friend.
He's a baby. Mother says I can have his sword. Sayaka takes the blade and turns it, watching the reflections change with a fascinated look on his face. I must show father. I want to defend Rohan for him, just like he did for me. Babies like him fight in wars in some parts of the world, sadly. It's not right. Well, war's not right, but you know what I mean. Makes me sick. Malga's stony gaze betrays a great deal of unease. Laurelin, if you would please ready the wagons. Time grows short for my people to travel to Edoras, and I would not wish them to be here any longer than they need be. Leave me here. I must speak to my family alone before they join the others. I think we might almost be done with this town. Where are the wagons? Wait, it says this way. Okay, sure. My stomach just growled really loudly, so let's do that. Right, there's one wagon done. I think there might be one over here. Oh, wagon. Talk to the Thane.
What business have you, the Rohirrim?
They have gone, Laurelin. As you readied the wagons, my guards rallied the people. Now they can leave with a glimmer of hope that brighter days lie ahead. They shall set out immediately, but you and I have one last matter to discuss.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The people are safe, Norwen, and that is all that matters. Let them have their hope. I have known this war to be over for some time, but to speak truthfully, I see not the hope that the others do. You and I are the last of Middlemead, and should you wish to leave, I would suggest you flee to Edoras as well. I was born in this town, grew to lead it. I will die in this town, and I swear, arm or not, I will die a warrior. Let us have a drink.
Having seen his people ride to safety at Edoras, Thane Magla awaits death in his mead hall as the White Hand prepares to raise Middlemead.
Oh, I've been saying Magla, but it's Margla. Whoops. As I see it, the war has long been over. To send my people away was not a gesture of salvation. Instead, I sought to grant them hope in the fleeting days of Rohan. To grant them hope that there still remained a place to run. I wager the White Hand will be here before long, and here shall they find me. Fine drinks, and an end to suffering. It is not a good death. No, it's a bad death. What hope do you see then? Here's a story about it. Strength and hope from such unlikely places, but I am no warrior, not anymore. Do it! Do it now! Perhaps you're right, Laurelin. To die sulking in a hall is a sorry end for a warrior. My life is owed to my family, my people, and Rohan. Ah! It is not mine to toss aside. Ah! Ah! Din rising outside of the mean hall signals the arrival of the White Hand. They are here, Laurelin. Let us meet them and see if we cannot escape Edoras. Tell Malga no. Press F to tell Malga no. Alas for Middlemead, look what the White Hand has done already. We must move swiftly if we are to escape with our lives. It is worse than I feared, Laurelin. They have set a flame to Middlemead. We must move with haste and search for any horses that yet remain. Here they come! I'm glad this one isn't solo. Sure. Let's turn it down to like 50. There you go. Hopefully that's a bit better. I was wondering if the music was too loud, honestly. Fear not, it saddens me to see my home burn as well. Yet I find knowing what treasures await me lessens the blow. Hildolf, what have you done? You would have starved us all and left us defenseless. You speak true, but ever the wise warrior. I knew you had eyes everywhere. Regrettably, Laurelin was a problem I could not solve, unlike Egbalf, and to taunt me with the death of my closest kinsman. No fate is too cruel for you. We shall see, Malga. I find the White Hand mightier than the lot of you. The war is over, Malga. You said it yourself. Nay, these are your just rewards. But my riches! Enough of that wretch. Come, we must find the horses and escape. But my riches! Here they come again! Ah, good fortune at last. I see steeds ahead. Run, Neberski. Run, Archosaur. Run, Androthes. We must flee before they can overwhelm us. You've discovered the steeds left unharmed. We must flee, Laurelin. Let us ride to Edoras and rejoin with the others.
I need your help, my friend.
You have done well to rescue Mulga from the White Hand. His people made it here safely, and I'm glad you have as well. He is nothing short of brilliant tactician, and though he may no longer be a warrior as he once was, he can still aid our people far more than he believes. Thank you, Neberski. Nice. Oh. The agility one is bloody... Oh, it's a bloody club! It's gross looking. But that's fine, because I've still got swords. Bye, Neb. I think I'm gonna call it a day here as well.
I need your help, my friend.
Yeah. It was really good. And, so, next Sunday I will be moving, so I won't be able to stream. So, I don't know when, I don't know when everything's gonna be set up. I will be on Neb's stream on... hang on. There we go. I will be, there tonight at 7 PM playing Neverwinter Nights with Drac as well. Thanks for hanging out, Marvin Jasper. I didn't know you were still here. That's so cool. Yeah, hope you guys have good rest of your day, good week, and I will see you next time. I will do like updates on Discord and stuff. Let you know what's happening, when I'm gonna stream next and stuff. So yeah, have fun. See you next time. Bye!